สวัสดีค่ะฉันชื่อBecca นะคะหรือว่าชื่อไทยชบาค่ะ Hi, my name is Becca, or my Thai name is Shaba, and we are so excited that you're going to be coming to visit us here in Trang, Thailand. So welcome to Learning Thai with Becca. Over the next few videos, we're going to be going over some basic vocab to really help you with your outreach time here. Honestly, when I did my outreach, it was so helpful to have some language. So as you're learning, it's really important to remember the why behind why we learn language, because language can sometimes be difficult, and for some people more than others. So it helps to know why before you engage in a difficult task. So first of all, every one of our staff team here can attest to every Thai loves when you speak even a tiny bit of language. You say, สวัสดีค่ะ hello, and they light up. They'll start talking at you a million miles a minute just because they're so excited that a foreigner speaks their language. This is going to give you a great influence into their lives. Additionally, Thais are really loved by intentionality. Language is an intentional skill. You don't just wake up one morning of your DTS outreach and you're like, wow, I can speak the language. That's not realistic unless the Lord has blessed you. So take some time to learn this language. And again, even if you make mistakes, Thais are so forgiving and they're just so excited that you're taking the time to learn about something that's special to them. It's really honoring and loving to them. You're also able to experience the culture in a much deeper way. So, for example, Thai is a really familial culture. When you refer to people older or younger than you use words like brother and sister. So, for example, here on base, our Thai staff, she's older than me, so I'll always call her P. P Kwan. Kwan's her name. But I'll call her P Kwan. I'll be like, hey, older sister Kwan. How's it going? What's up? What can I do? How can I help? And I think it's just a really sweet way to get to know more of the culture. Language learning also helps you have a better heart for the people that you're serving. When you get to connect with somebody, it grows your heart and your love and your care for that person. I can't tell you how many times on outreach where I got to talking to somebody and in my very broken, tiny little bit of Thai, I was able to now remember those times. I remember meeting people on outreach that I haven't ever seen again. Talk to them for about 30 seconds. But I still can pray for them because I remember that conversation. I remember how excited they were to speak Thai with me. It also helps you to have a better understanding of long-term missions. Short-term and long-term missions are incredibly different. In short term, you are go, 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 do as much as you can because you're only here for a short time. Whereas long term is more about building a foundation that's going to last you a long time. So when you participate in language learning, you get a better glimpse into what it looks like to be long term here in Thailand or in other nations. And trust me, it is so worth it to have a better glimpse into what your life could look like as a missionary on the field. Ultimately, we love the Thai language because God loves the Thai language. In Revelation 5:9, we see that Jesus purchased people from every tribe, every language, every people, and nation. So he is worthy of us taking the time to learn some Thai language. Because, again, if God loves something, we ought to love it too, because we are his people, and we should have a heart for the things that he has a heart for. So, as we jump into learning some Thai language, I would really encourage you, remember why as you're studying, especially if you're somebody where language doesn't come easily. It can be really discouraging at times. But remember, God is with you, and the Thai people are so forgiving. I will say it again and again. They are so forgiving. So really, this is the perfect opportunity for you to give it a shot. All right, so now I'm going to go over some of the basic functions of the Thai language. This will give you a foundation to build upon with vocab and other sentences as well. At this point in time, I would really encourage you to take notes because you can take these with you on outreach and you can look over them in your free time, or maybe you know that you're going to be doing evangelism that afternoon, so you can take the opportunity to look and read through and really just familiarize yourself with some of the vocab that you've already gone over. I did this on my outreach and it was so worth it, so I am speaking from experience. You definitely should take some notes. First off, Thai is what's called a tonal language. This means that the pitch or inflection of your words actually changes the meaning of the word. So Thai has 5 tones. Ma, 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 ma. I'll do it again. We've got a mid, rising, high, falling, and low. Ma, 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 ma. So do your best with the tones because it actually does matter. For example, ma means to come, but ma means horse and ma means dog. So there really is a pretty big difference, and if you say the wrong word, Thais will notice and they'll give you a confused look, but they are very forgiving. So if you say the wrong tone, you can just try again, try with a different tone, and you should be okay. But do your best to learn the tones and practice. This is one of the hardest parts for native English speakers to learn, but if you put your mind to it, you can do it, and Thais will be able to understand you if you just try a little bit. So the next function of the Thai language is called the polite particle. So when you're speaking to people, this is a word that you put at the end of a phrase or a question to indicate that you are being polite and respectful. So if you don't add this word, it's seen as you're being really rude or like irritated or short with people. So this one is quite important for you to remember, and it's better to overuse it than to underuse it. So this word is for female speakers, ka, ka. It's just a short falling tone, ka. For male speakers, it's krap, krap, just a nice high tone, krap. Sometimes it can be a little bit easier to say kap instead of krap. So you can say it either way, just whatever is more comfortable for you to say. Just make sure that you use it because again, it can be quite rude if you don't use this. So there's also a different pronoun depending on if you are a male or female speaker. So the pronoun for I for female speakers is chan, but the pronoun for males is pom. So this doesn't change whether you're speaking to a man or a woman. It depends on your own gender. So I am always going to say chan and ka, but a male would always say pom or krap. All right, lastly, Thai sentence structure is subject, verb, object. So it's quite similar to English in that way. So if I were to say, I like Thai food, I would say, ฉันชอบอาหารไทย. So ชอบ is the word for like, and อาหารไทย is the word for Thai food. So I like Thai food. Or another example, I go to the market. If I were a male speaker, I would say ผมไปตลาด ผมไปตลาด. And so again, ผม the subject, I, ไป verb, go, ตลาด to the market. Thank you so much for following along through this first video. I am so excited to have the opportunity to teach you a little bit about Thai. I again really want to encourage you. Put the effort in. What you put in is what you will get out. And I promise the Thai people are going to be so honored by the fact that these foreigners, whom they have never met, have come and learned a little bit of their language. This is some of the building blocks to showing them the love of Jesus. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.